Every day, large and exotic animals are transported across the globe. The logistics are extreme. Getting them from A to B is no easy feat. It takes a highly skilled team of experts to ensure the mission goes according to plan. But what happens when it doesn't? In this episode, 2 hand-raised lion cubs will make the move from an illegal zoo in Bulgaria to the other side of Europe. This is extreme animal transport. Bulgaria, Eastern Europe. For centuries, the lion has been a symbol of national pride. Its image sits proudly on the nation's coat of arms, and their national currency, the lev, translates lion. But with temperatures dropping below zero, it's not a climate well suited to the king of the jungle. Normally found in the African savanna, where temperatures range from 20 to 30 degrees, lions are social animals and live together, hunting and protecting their territory on the plains that can range up to 100 square miles. The city of Razgrad, as far from the plains of Africa as it gets, but just across from the local sports stadium, is the home of a pride of lions, owned by the mayor of Razgrad. The mayor has ensured the enclosure is surrounded by walkways so the people of the city always have a view of their beloved national icon. With their paperwork expired, Razgrad Zoo has been operating illegally for 2 years, leaving the animals in atrocious conditions. There were serious concerns for the health of the lions. On the other side of the country, in the capital of Sofia, Wild Animal Foundation volunteer Marina Georgieva is in the middle of an animal rescue, unprepared for the news she's about to receive.
I got a call. We have a case. There were 2 cubs born in a zoo in Razgrad. What can we do about it? And, it took me just half a second to write down, take them, I'll raise them.
The cubs had been rescued from their cages and placed in a cardboard box. But by the time Marina got there, only 2 had survived.
We put them in a transportation cage, which was very, very, very small. And they were just lying there and without any noises, It was so frightening because I was thinking, oh my God, we're going to die.
Therese and Masoud, the surviving cubs, needed urgent medical attention. And with the only vet equipped to handle lions situated in Sofia, there wasn't much time. Marina made the treacherous drive through the night in icy conditions.
I will never forget. It was one of the most frightening minutes in my whole life because I was very, very much afraid we were going to die. They were so silent, I couldn't even feed them.
With no prior experience with big cats, Marina has just made a life-altering decision.
I then began thinking that I'm going to raise lions. And I said, oh my God, I'm going to raise lions. What I'm going to do? That's how I became a lion's mother. The legs are very much developing for the worse, especially his front legs, which are like this.
Forport deployed 2 international wildlife experts, specializing in large animal transports, to undertake further medical testing on the young cubs.
We first wanted to put them in a crate. No. That didn't really work out. So we put them in the car and drove as fast as possible to the clinic.
Also, because you see that?
We are working here in extreme weather conditions, in the sense of that it is really cold. So yeah, you have to be fast at that point.
So we need somebody from inside to open the...
Yeah.
The results confirm their fears.
The lion cubs, especially Teres, shows presumably a nutritional growth plate deficiency. In general, they are in good health, in good shape, but this is a condition which needs very tight monitoring and specialist care.
Now the race is on to find them a home. The cubs have been settled into Sofia Zoo, but to become strong lions, they require a more suitable facility.
Well, normally cubs have a really high mortality rate, and for Marina to raise these cubs is, in my opinion, is really a miracle.
But even she concedes that Bulgaria is no place for the wild animals.
Their place is not in a cage. The cubs are not toys, first of all. The cubs are wild animals of a species which is predator.
Over 2,000 kilometers away in the Netherlands is the Verliede Big Cat Sanctuary run by Four Paws. A world-class safe haven for the rehabilitation and rehoming of large cats like the Razgrad lions. The mission is to transport them by road across international borders to the Verliede safe haven, where they can have access to adequate facilities and medical care. Time is critical. And young cubs Therese and Masoud are growing quickly. If they can't be properly housed soon, they too could be left crippled by malgrowing. Now, there is only one thing stopping the mission: paperwork.
Traces is the system that monitors transport of animals within the European Union. So the animals have to depart from a registered place within the traces system. They have to arrive at a registered place within the traces system, and they have to be transported with a registered vehicle within the traces system. The paper, it takes about 15 minutes to be issued. Once we get that paper, we are good to go.
The traces document must be signed by the Minister of Environment, Nino Dimov. But after several days, the signed forms have not been returned. Powers high up seem reluctant to let go of their prize lions. Will the lions finally be permitted to travel to safety, or will they be condemned to remain prisoners of corrupt Bulgarian politics?
Government, please do it faster, react faster, because animals cannot wait. Really, they cannot wait.
In the Bulgarian capital of Sofia, Environment Minister Nino Dimov is about to announce his decision on the future of 2 rescued lions. Despite his promise, the Minister of Environment has not released the documents necessary for the lions to cross the border.
We're just 2 boys, 2 lion boys. We're not symbols of power or of money or a big house with a big cage. No, we're kids. They need to play, they need to grow, they need to develop, they need to be happy, but in lion's way happy, not in human's way happy.
It's really painful to see that Marina especially, that she put so much effort in it, and now for personal human greed that people want to take these cubs is just horrible.
They decided that they own them. So this was the beginning of a war.
With no time to spare, Four Paws Bulgaria's head of communications, Yavor Getchev, is meeting with the Prime Minister of Bulgaria directly in the hope he can influence immediate action.
We might not have a lion transport, but we might see the downfall of Bulgarian government.
Public support for the lions
We
has
have a
grown.
lot of problems with zoos and animal abuse here in Bulgaria.
We wish that these lions go to Holland because this is the only place they can survive, not here in Bulgaria.
Yavor is keen to cash in on this attention, using it to apply pressure to the Environment Minister to keep his word. Javor and his team anxiously wait for the decision, having to be prepared to act immediately, whatever the outcome. Javor's pressure has paid off. It's good news.
So the decision was taken, we found a way to do it, and they will depart tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
You're
Thank you for your
welcome.
time. Thank you.
Finally, the mission to evacuate the Razgrad lions can begin.
It's the end of a very, very long day. Now we need to focus only on logistics. It's about cars, it's about people, it's about departure dates, it's about anesthesia, and it's about technicalities, but we're good at that.
Okay, let's go.
The team will need to drive the lions over 2,000 kilometers across 6 international borders to reach a safe haven in the Netherlands. Transporting lions is no mean feat.
The welfare of the animals has to be kept, and this needs a professional transportation.
They need a vehicle that can cater for their very particular needs. The Bear Bus. A specially modified ambulance designed to transfer bears and other large animals. The 5-ton vehicle can carry a load of over a ton and features a specially designed climate control system to care for large animals in transit.
We have a thermograph which is all the time is following the temperature in the cargo. It's not a very well known fact, but when you are driving in the cargo it could get 10 degrees less down because of the winds, and if you have even 20 degrees outside, it will be still only 8 degrees in the cargo area. So that's why we have just one monitor where we can see the temperature and we can easily fix it if it's needed.
Therese and Masoud will spend their entire journey in specially designed transport cages. With the world's media watching, Mark and Juno attempt to transfer the growing cubs into their transit cages. Therese and Masoud are reluctant to get in. There's only one person who the lion cubs trust enough to help.
They're scared.
Marina climbs into the cage to lure Therese and Masoud out. Luckily for everyone, mothers know best. With the cubs safely on board, the mission can begin.
After many weeks of negotiations, of expectations, anticipation, we are finally leaving on our way to Philly the Big Cat Center.
The team's attention turns to the route ahead. The most direct path is up through Serbia, but Serbia's non-EU status means the team will have to deviate through Romania, where road conditions are notoriously hazardous.
We are taking exactly roads where there are no really highways, and it could slow us. But even the roads in countries which are very well developed, if we have a very heavy weather and very heavy snowing, the highways have been shut down for several days.
If something would happen during the transportation, everything else would be in vain.
Anticipating that Four Paws would attempt to smuggle the lions out, the Bulgarian government has strengthened its border security.
All the borders are really hellish, and you can lose something like 50% of your time only on the borders. The good thing here is that we are in EU, and normally we don't expect some delays on the borders, but again, you never know.
They arrived at the Bulgarian-Romanian border, but they still have to deal with Bulgarian border control.
I'm sure that we'll be very, very thoroughly examined by the authorities. I'm sure that they will be happy to find any inconsistencies in our documentation. So we need to make sure that everything is according to the legal requirements.
Now, even with the correct paperwork, the mission will be highly scrutinized.
It is very, very important to pay attention to all the details and to all the small things that can bring a story to bad end.
Even a minor discrepancy in their documentation could spell disaster, meaning it's game over for the mission and the endangered lion cubs. Their transport team is still waiting to see if border security will allow them through. It's a great relief.
Cross the border, mate.
Cross the border.
But they still have a long way to go.
We hope to be able to reach Hungary before sunset, because the road will be very difficult in Romania.
The roads are busy.
We were just behind the ambulance. We were following everywhere, you know, it's turning and we're turning, it's stopping and we're stopping.
The transportation is a hard time for animal. In the new place, the better animal is transported, the better chance it will have to adapt faster.
It's really stressing for everybody and for the cubs also. There were so many speedy cars, they were like behind us. They were driving really fast. I mean, what kind of law is this?
The team is tired. It's a very long trip through the whole of Europe, and we need to get to Flida now fast.
And there are still 5 more borders to cross.
During the night, when we had to continue driving, because we had to be at Filida as soon as possible.
With the support crew waiting at Filida Big Cat Sanctuary, the clock is still ticking.
Everybody was thinking only and about the animals. And it doesn't matter how tired you are, how hungry you are, or you have to go to the toilet, or whatever you want. The most important thing was what is good for the animals.
But the team must stop.
We had to check them every 2 hours. When they see me, they get emotional and they want very much to go outside, and they began digging, which is not very good. The best way is to check them without me participating, but of course I couldn't help myself. So it's very nervous for me also. When they're getting stressed, I'm getting stressed too. And I really hope we're going to be in Felida as soon as possible.
It's time for a feed. The growing lion cubs need to transition their diet, eating what adult lions should: meat.
It is very important to keep feeding them on schedule and not to change anything in the rhythm of their previous life.
Normally you have like a pan and you have space to do everything, so you have to improvise.
That's why we had to feed them twice a day, as usual, and we prepared exactly the same portions and meal.
Changing a wild animal's diet is challenging at any time, but on the road, it's extreme. The team finally arrive at Felida Big Cat Sanctuary at 3 a.m. The support crew are ready for the transfer.
We're here. It was, so big fight to come here. So when we're finally here, I just feel safe. I feel safe for my boys. I feel that everything is and will be all right.
With Therese and Masoud hand-raised by lion mum Marina, the team are nervous the lions may not take to their new living habitat.
The first minute they went out of the cage, they began playing. So that means everything is all right.
Therese and Masoud are happy to be free and waste no time dashing straight for their enrichment toys. It's a great first step.
People here know what to do and how to do it. We have a lot of enrichment and we put them toys, different toys every day, so they cannot get bored. And we develop their muscles and their chewing capabilities by playing. They're happy, they're kids, they want to play. The cubs are going to be prepared for a life without humans. Today is my last day here, and I feel really emotional. Everybody's asking me how I feel and how I'm going to feel today or tomorrow or the next day. This is a very sacred moment for me, and I want to feel everything with myself.
Now in specialist care, the hope is that they will grow strong enough to make the journey to Lions Rock in South Africa, where they can experience life in the open plains. Driving 2 lion cubs 2,000 kilometers in icy conditions across 6 international borders is an extreme animal transport.